Thank you for stopping by my channel. Make sure you subscribe, click that bell, double click it so you get notifications on all, and while you're at it, make sure your phone has notifications turned on. Hi beauties, I wanted to tell you a little bit before we start the video. So I'm going to be doing a paper share. Again, I'll talk about it a little bit in the video because I'm going to show you how to use some of the papers. And then if you wanted to get all of the designer series papers in 6x6, you'll get one sheet of every single piece of brand new designer series paper that's coming out in the new catalog in June. So I'll put the description right down here below, but I also wanted to do a giveaway. So if you're a subscriber of mine and you like this video and you comment down below that you have liked the video, and I'd love it if you'd share the video, I will do a drawing from everybody and give away a free paper pumpkin. That's a $22 value, and that will be coming straight from me. So I hope you like it, and I will now let you go and watch the video. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi beauties, it's Piersanti with Beauty and the Stamper, and today we are going to be making a card using just some scrap pieces of paper. I've got a base which is cut full sheet, cut right in half at 5 1/2, and then when you fold it in half, it's scored at 4 1/4. So your base is going to come out 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. I also have a lovely lipstick piece of cardboard here that is cut at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And then I've got just a regular piece of Whisper White. The base was Whisper White thick. This is just regular Whisper White. And we've got that cut at 5 1/4 by 4. So those are going to match up real nicely. And then I picked just some extra pieces I had there. All happen to be around about between 1/2 inch to 1 inch. So I have 2, 4, 6 pieces. And remember, they're double-sided. So even if you have 2 of the same, you just flip one over. Okay, and I will show you what we're going to do with that. Now, seeing that I have all that extra paper, I'm going to take a second to tell you about my paper share. And what I do is I have 6x6 pieces of paper. Every single DSP that's new in the 2020-2021 catalog is going to be in this paper share. And you can get that, it's about, sheesh, what is the price? I think it was $57. So, and if you were to buy it all on your own, it would be well over $200. But you do get, it's all 6x6s, so we're sharing the papers. We're sharing that cost. And then, of course, I wanted to show you there are still some more spaces left on my June online class giveaways. Okay, that's all done. Those are my little commercials. I'll put the link down below if you wanted to participate and purchase the paper share. And then if you wanted to purchase anything else in the catalog, just go to jeanpersanti.stampinup.net. Here's my host code for May. And let's go ahead and get started. The stamp set I'm going to use is the set 1 of 2, which is a wish for everything. And I'm just going to be using the one that says, just a little reminder that you are loved. So let's go ahead and start with that. I do have little bits of extras here and there that I'll show you as we use them. Okay, first thing we want to do, we're going to grab our paper trimmer, or scissors if you don't have the paper trimmer. And we are going to take these little guys. I think if you've seen YouTube at all, everybody's kind of doing it. You're just going to set these at some type of angle. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then we're just going to cut these little guys into triangles like this. See? And we're going to do that to every single one of them. And some of them will be, you know, a little bit off. Some will be exactly corner to corner. Some will be somewhat straight. Whatever you would like. Just make sure that the top here and the top here do get cut. We don't want to make it too funky cut. And we're going to do that to every single piece. And we got 2 more pieces. And 1 more piece here. All right, now that we've got that out of the way, we are going to set this aside because we are going to use that again. We are going to get out this white piece of paper here, and then I'm also going to get out my silicone mat because we are going to be working with glue, so I thought we would do that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the multi-purpose Tombow glue here, and we are going to literally just start doing this. We're going to put some glue here. We're going to lay that down. And then we're going to get another piece, and there's no rhyme or reason as to how you want this. I am going to do it kind of pattern, no pattern type of thing here. Let's see, we do also want them to kind of line up as best as possible. So you could go like this. And you're just going to continue to line these up. Right, butt them up against and next to each other. And you can use adhesive if you'd like. I just again like to move them around a little bit. We're just going to go back and forth. And this is using multiple pieces of paper. So if you want it to be bigger, you just push it down a little bit more. If you want it to be less, you push it toward this part. And you're just going to go back and forth. See how pretty these pieces, they all work so well together. I think I like this piece. There we go. And we started in the middle. We're going to cut everything off so we are good to go. And I'm going to go with another little piece here. I'm actually going to look for the thinner piece on this one. I think this is going to be our best bet. And this is so much fun because it's kind of like puzzle building. I'm going to bring this far enough up so it covers the whole thing. There we go. So you see why you don't want to be working with a bunch of thin pieces. Now we're going to come back over here. And if you see this starting to happen, just go the other way. Start at the thicker end, just like that. And it'll it'll start to come together rather nicely. I think we'll go one more on this way. And if it's too busy and you want it to go with some white, or with a solid color, just do it that way. But you see why I want to use the silicone mat, because we're going to be having glue going every which way here, and it might come off the page because we want it flush on the top and the bottom. And then finally we'll put one more little piece right there. And there we go. And now once that's all done, I'm going to pull that off and see the mat there. We'll just wipe that off and clean that off. But imagine this sticking to any of your paper or your project. That would not be real good. So now we've got this done, and you could take either some scissors or a paper trimmer and cut the ends off. We'll do both so you can see here. We're going to just take our scissors and run it right along like that. And then if you wanted to use your paper trimmer, you could do that as well. You would do the same thing. You would just, well, we'll do it this way. You would just line it up there, if you can see that. I don't think you can. I'm going to do it up here a little bit more. And just run that through. And then we're going to do the same thing right here. And there you go. Just make sure that you clean off. Know that you're going to have a little bit of glue there, unless you wanted to use some type of snail adhesive instead. So just like that, and then I'm going to cut this part off again with, I went a little heavy-handed on this glue because that was the last piece. So we're going to get a little messy. That's okay. All right, so we've got that piece. And I will show you now. I got glue all over the place. Maybe glue wasn't the best idea, but that's the way I've been making them. So if you have any pieces that are coming off, that little teeny tiny piece, I did not put enough. Just gonna glue that right back down. And now we've got all of those little scraps of paper being used here. Give us a fun little background. Now we're going to take this, again, glue, Tombow adhesive, the multi-purpose glue is what I'm using, or you can use snail adhesive, whatever you like. We're working with a very thin border here, so I'm using the adhesive glue so I can move it around a little bit because I want to have a good border there. And you can't really see the border until we put it on the white, and then we will see it. But before we do that, we're going to get our baker's twine here, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to take that baker's twine and we are just going to wrap it around multiple times. 1, 2, 3, and we'll do one more. And then we will put this and make a little knot. Maybe, there we go. Okay, we're just going to cut those ends off and then just pull these off a little bit. They're kind of going to go wonky, and that's what you want. Making them all kind of gather right in the middle there. Now we're going to set this off to the side, and we're going to get a scratch piece of paper out. And we're going to get another piece of our lovely lipstick. We're also going to get the lovely lipstick stamp pad. Now, remember, this is a color that's retiring. So if you want this, this is a beautiful color. Make sure you grab that. Again, this says just a little reminder that you are loved. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take our punch there. We're going to line that up nicely. We're going to punch that out. And we're going to take our piece here and we're going to punch that out. We're just going to cut this right in half. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to put a little bit of glue here. And then on this side, we're going to put a little bit of glue there. Again, the glue, because we are moving this around. Oh, you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Hold on. There it is. You have to know that I'm gonna mess up. And that was where I messed up. So if I only need half at this point, so I'm only gonna get half because I only ruined half the part. So here we go. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna go here and here. And then when we put them together, there we go. Sheesh. That was a little bit difficult there. But now it's all lined up. There we go. And then, what's going on here? So we're going to let that dry, and then we're going to do the same to the other side. We're going to put our little piece here. And here at the end. And just line that up, and that's going to give us a nice little border there. See that? It took a second, but we figured it out. All right, now let's put all of our pieces together. We're going to get our base here. And I cannot find, of course I cannot find my bone folder. That is because I took my bone folder and my Take Your Pick tool out into the other workspace. So we're going to put some more glue here and here. And decide which way you want to be the front, to be the top. And then we're going to put this on, have a little bit of a border again, just a little bit. And I like to put it on the Whisper White Thick as a base. It gives a nice thick base, of course. And then you have a spot to write on in here. All right, next we're going to take our dimensionals. I'm down to the last nitty-gritty of these dimensionals, so I just cut little pieces. And we will stick them right on here. And then I'll have another one. You just cut just like that. Telling you, I missed that little take your pick tool, because then I have to pick these off. All right, we are almost done. We're going to stick this right here in the middle. Don't go away, because I have one more to show you, just in case you only have a couple. Here we go. Let's pull some, we'll pull some of this purple out. See, this is why I like my take your pick tool. We'll put one here. Sorry, see, see why I love that take your pick tool so much. It's so much easier. And I'm gonna put another one here. Right here. I always like to work in threes on these kind of gems for the labels. Giving it a little bit of a curve. And one more, and then we're done. And then I'll show you the other card I made with just one piece of designer series paper. So look at how cute that is. Is that fun? All right, now this one was just one piece of designer series paper, and it was this piece here, and this was the back. So I used that, and then I put it on some rich razzleberry, which matched with the colors. And then for the gems, I added 2 big ones rather than 3 little ones. So very cute. I hope you like it. If you do, please give me a big thumbs up, and I will talk to you later. Bye!